Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Step inside. Welcome to BandEBrewReviews. Friday, Locked and Loaded will be happening tonight. This will be up by then. And looking at Hopslam, this year's version, I saved a 4-pack so that I could share this with my good friend Matt. Did I remember to put the warning asterisks on the video? Smile money. Because I think at one point I said if you ever see the little asterisks on the description of the video, well, not the description, the title of the video. Okay, I got my my floor sanding project to the point where on Monday I will be doing the final sanding and sealing it. Nothing's better than a payday. Let's see. 4 days ago, on the bourbon ale from Warped Wing, Cobra says, "What is going on?" Going to bed. Then Jerry on the Armory channel does a brew review. Fucking awesome of Pete to do this. Fucking smile money. What the fuck is this man doing behind the camera? Well, I mean, it's Jerry. It was the other way around. Pete finally got to meet his idol. So I let him do the brew review. Actually, I didn't even know about it. It's all on Smile Money.
Well, these are tall boys too.
Yeah, baby.
We rocking and rolling?
Yeah.
It's brew time.
Somehow, for some reason, my hand smells like diesel, gasoline.
Smell mine.
Does it smell like cooking?
Bacon and smoke.
How's that bacon looking?
It's looking good. I just split it all apart to get, not just the edges. I want to get some of that.
So, if Sammy Pooh or Gage see this, it's the first official run of the Pit Boss smoker.
We'll clean that bad boy up because it was on fire.
Yeah, we took it apart and got everything cleaned, and he went and got some pellets and got it all fired up. We've got 24 eggs in 23. There. That's right, 23 eggs in there. $2 a piece to buy those eggs. If we can figure out how to
market them.
No, just do them. That's just saving money.
Oh, I already, like I said, I've watched a few videos. Some had a little higher heat for shorter times. Some had a little lower heat for longer times. I figure a little lower and slower, get more smoke out of it.
Like they say, low and slow.
But I also got those links on. Those already look cooked, but I'm still just going to keep them on. The bacon, it looks like you could eat it, but I'm just going to keep it on there anyways as well. Bacon. I don't know. I might have shown you and a couple people you were with, but I haven't shown. I finally got my baby that I told you guys this was one I wanted. One of them, of course, because there's a lot. I'll let Eric show it off.
So
he only looked at it briefly outside.
Well, if you're going to do it, might as well have it look the part.
Comes with 3 of those mags too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was cool. So what does that give it, 21 rounds?
I want to say 25.
25 rounds?
I think it's 25 plus 1.
The Beretta 92 plus.
That's the Gara edition, so it's one of their competition race guns.
So did they have a special optic mount for this? Or what is the deal with the...
That's just so it's ready to go for optics.
Well, That's what I mean. Do they have a special mount? Because I've never seen an optic mount that looks like that.
They might. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to put optics on it or not, but they said that was made so it was easy to take optics. I might have to order, a plate from them or something. But I don't know. So far, I don't really need the optics.
Have you taken it apart yet?
A little bit, yeah. I took it up, shot it with Danielle, and then my stepdad. Stepdad likes it. But he likes it, but he actually...
You know what I love?
Both of them liked the MP5 more.
Pete just stepped up his game. He has a 9mm MP5 knockoff, and he's SBR'd and suppressed it.
Yeah.
Now, the only negative that I have, and Smile Money will concur because we were goofing off with it, is a heavy package.
Yeah.
This just looks sick, though. This thing is stupid.
Dude, it was like $1,600. I got it for $900.
You should
Shot show sale.
It's got definitely a nice smooth slide. It has a long
reset.
But it resets and you're like there's no, you're back at that wall. I do like that flat face. Yeah, this honestly is a sick looking gun.
I don't know if I like that or the Range Officer Elite more, to be honest. Probably that one, but I like the 10 mil.
And
yep, I like the serrations on the front and back. And of course, my favorite color is black and red.
I was thinking about taking a course on how to do this with a file and taking it to a $2,000 vintage gun and adding some. I'm just kidding. I'll get a phone call. Fucking touch it.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see what the... So this is 18, and I believe this adds another 5. So maybe it's 23 rounds it holds. There's only one way to really know, I guess. If you want, I can start emptying rounds, but I'd rather not. I want to say it holds 25. Oh, it'd probably be easier to look it up.
You weren't counting when you loaded it?
I did, but I don't remember. Uh, 22 plus 1 round, so it's 23 rounds. Beretta is competition ready, single action only, pistol designed for speed and precision. Features 5.1-inch threaded barrel, gray karaoke finish, and a 22 plus 1 round capacity. So 22 in the mag. And
sorry, Cobra. I don't know if you got a good ass shot there or not.
Well, and then so I got that because I really wanted it. And for SHOT Show Week, it went down to $900 from 16.
Well, didn't you tell me that?
So of course I bought
Nick over at Armory was like,
he's like, I can't even get a fucking deal that good. Well, then I just won another gun 2 days ago.
Not sweet.
No gun I won though is nothing to be impressed about, but I won't cry about a gun I spent $100 on a raffle ticket and won. Was the Stoger STC or something, I think it was.
Subcompact?
Yep, the 9mm subcompact. I think it holds 10 rounds. But it's, I went and looked at it today, filled out the paperwork and shit. It's not nearly as small. I mean, the handle is small, but the rest of it's pretty fucking bulky. And I was hoping to trade it in, but they wouldn't let me. But it's like I already got the Glock 43X, and to be honest, that's a pretty damn good subcompact carry gun. Holds the same amount of rounds, and it's half the size. I'm telling you, it's the Stoeger is actually really thick and bulky.
Yeah, they're never actually shot one, but I don't think I've held the version that you have, but yeah, it is kind of a for a carry. It seems like it's kind of clunky.
It's as fat to me, honestly. It's as fat as a High Point. Like, you know how they're just so big and heavy. I'd say it's not nearly as heavy, but it's really fucking big. Like, it's really thick. Really thick.
Those that follow along in the saga, High Point replaced Mikey's with another one. So, it's the third. Oh, does my shirt really look that shitty? Yeah, we not only did I come home from work, I came home and he helped himself, which is something I truly appreciate. When I say, here's the way to get into the garage if you ever need anything, at least he freaking does it. Mike's like, well, I don't want to go in your garage. Well, you needed air in the tire. You walk in the door, all you have to do is turn the air compressor on. Well, I don't want to. By the way,
we had plans, and you were a little late, so I'm like, well, the smoker takes a while. I'm going to get this fired up and ready to go right away. I'm glad I did, because it started up on fire. Well, so then we had to clean it.
Well, I turned it on once just to see that it actually worked.
Oh, it did work. It was smoking, and then I come back over there, and it's a ball of flame. Remember my old grill? That's what it reminded me of. There's just fucking fire everywhere.
No, it's good. It's all clean now. There's everything. Nothing like going, you know what? What could possibly go wrong? He turned it off so that the fire was out, except for
everything that was cooked. All the food and grease is still.
I grabbed the shop vac and just started sucking hot shit all. When I put it down into where the little burn.
Oh, there's a little flame.
I was like, well, look, ooh, some more. We better take a look at the shop vac before we call it a night. Let's see. First in, actually, on the cloudy, cumbersome, was Rich saying cheers all. Bad says cheers, Rich. And Bad says, gotta get up early to beat Smile Money to the coveted first comment spot. Smile Money says, here. Bad says, greetings, Smile Money. Smile Money says, greetings, Bad. Smile Money says, wait until that card spontaneously combusts and sets your pocket and wallet on fire. Well, if that happens, I gave him one too. Bad says, think the friction from the pocket pool might be enough to light it up. Come on.
I hope not.
Cheapo Gun Guy says, that would be really toasted some buns. Mega and MAGA. Well, first of all...
No, it was Mega and Mega, wasn't it? Yeah, I was right. You can't read.
Mega and MAGA. Not Mega.
No, that's Mega.
No, the first one is him making fun of me by putting an E in it. The second one is right.
Okay. That's Mega.
And, what was I about to say to him? Matt tracked me off course. Oh, if it combust, it is not lighting up my buns, because after watching a TV show called To Catch a Crook, I will not carry my wallet in my back pocket ever again. This was a show where criminals came on and basically said, this was my routine. Do you know how many people store a long extension ladder alongside their garage or alongside their house? How did I get in? Their own ladder. One dude goes, one thing I've never successfully done is stolen a wallet from the front pocket. So between the fact that when you have your wallet in your back pocket, it shifts your spine a little, especially if you're a long range driver, like say Jolson, driving a truck all day long. Between what it does to your spine and theft, the only thing they're going to get from me is my my night core.
That's gotta be uncomfortable to sit on, though.
Flashlight?
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, when I was on like today on the job, I did all the way around the perimeter, and I basically had this thing on the floor so I could see any scratches.
Yeah.
I have gone above and beyond. Yeah, that's why I prefer. I'm already missing one of the screws fell out. I prefer the pants that I can stick shit. I like to not have stuff in my back pockets.
I have my wallet in my back pocket. However, it's pretty rare that I have my wallet even on me. I leave my wallet, and this probably isn't genius, but I leave my wallet in my truck when I'm working, or pretty much wherever I go. I don't want it in my pocket when I'm driving, because I can feel it, and like you said, it messes up your spine. So I just set it in my glove box, so I always have it. And then at night, because we get robbed, I do take it into the house. But typically my wallet's not on me unless I'm carrying or I'm going into a store, which both are going to probably be the case.
In our neighborhood, the only thing we need to fear is your neighbor, because he's a worthless piece of fucking shit.
I'm not too worried about him either.
I like to know at what point in time the family decides that you're a useless piece of shit and it's time for you to go.
Left, I was telling you how he always leaves that upper door to his room open. The next day I walk out to go to work and it's fucking wide open again. Like,
during eating season.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ.
By the way, this is the first thing other than coffee and gabapentin I've had today.
Oh, that's good to know.
And we're drinking high fluent beer. Okay. Bad. Welcome back home, Captain. I'm glad Christine didn't change the locks while you were away. Actually, that was the first thing on the list for me to do.
That would have been funny.
What? My code don't work anymore. Family, that knife was used on all but one of the deer I have harvested over the years. The blade did not chip, hacking through the bone like the expensive knife Matt destroyed.
That wasn't even an expensive knife, I thought.
Now, well, it should have been more than $100 because it was a Battle Box Pro Plus knife.
Really?
Yeah.
You've seen the chip parts too.
I was disappointed. That was a cool knife. Piece of shit.
Well, I did try to grind it down. I still have it. I tried to grind down the blade a little bit to get rid of those chips, but
just put it on the grinder the wrong way and turn it into a serrated blade. Let's see. Now, it may have or may not have fallen out of the back of a truck and was purchased through an Italian friend. Actually, I showed it to Matt and where the hell did I do with it?
It's right here.
Oh, and I was actually wondering. I wonder if the company is in business or not. I haven't.
It's actually a nice light knife.
I haven't Googled it or anything.
I can't believe this thin blade cut through or chopped through bone. I mean, I could believe it harvested some deer, but I don't know about chopping through bone.
Poco says, "Well, hello there. Don't forget, I don't even know where the paperwork is for this game. We have a game. We have a game afoot yet. There's still 2 ships and Colonel Mustard. So money. The beer was from Westchester, PA. The town is known for a one-way street coming into town and another for leaving the town. You go in high and come out gay." Melanie, if your neighborhood having extra beer would only be a short-lived problem. Oh, in my neighborhood, yeah. Because basically, if you want to go over to the fridge, all but maybe 3 things in there, and I got to bring the stuff down that you gave me to review. Almost everything in that refrigerator is all fair game. Did you like that IPA that I gave you?
Honestly, the taller can, no. Not so much.
You did not like the Imperial.
The smaller can,
That was the double.
that wasn't bad. I didn't mind that. That was drinkable.
Paul from PA Brew News said 50-50.
Yeah.
The Imperial and the double, and I have not. Well, he could have done that, but
I mean, I still drank it.
I saved 2 of these for you and 2 of these for me for this.
I still drank it, but I like I said, that the short can was much more preferable to my palate.
I'm on my own for dinner tonight, by the way.
I just saw Christine pull up when I was walking in. She was parked on the wrong side of the road.
Because they're leaving.
Oh, I was going to say, it looked like she was just dropping something off or whatnot.
Picking up Pam.
Where are they going? Out to dinner?
Applebee's.
Okay.
Girls' night.
I hurried up and ran in, come downstairs so I didn't have to listen to her bitch.
Christine?
I know she's not happy. If she's telling your sister not to talk to me, you know, there's
Actually,
blood mist in the air.
Actually, I do feel kind of bad because she applied for a job through the city. They went through all of the candidates, and they only interviewed 2 people. She was one of them. Didn't get the job. Someone else retired in the same fucking office. So wouldn't you think the person that was in the number 2, they did paper interviews with a lot of people, but they only sat 2 people down.
No, I get what you're saying. But they're going to start the whole interview process over again.
Yes, they did. And Christine didn't even get to the sit down part.
Wow.
No, take that back. She did. She wasn't able. You guys had the snow. She wasn't able to get down there. They did a Zoom conference with her, and she got a letter today. The dear John letter. Of the two people, once again, you were not the one.
So you wonder what kind of qualifications the other ones have, or do they just have a family member in? You know what I mean?
Well, she sort of had an in. One of her good friends works in that office. That's how she even knew about the job in the first place.
Gotcha.
And her friend was asking her friend's friend, so the person that she doesn't know that works in the office, was inquiring, what's Christine like? Well, I worked with Christine for quite a while, and she would fit in great. So that's probably why she made it to number 2. Yeah. Number 1 probably swallowed.
No comment.
The downside is a lot of these federal employees, like for instance the DMV, where she works, if there's 13 women working there, 10 are fucking complete retards when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
Evil Trump. Trump is this. Why in such a bad mood today? Oh, because Trump stopped people from sneaking over the border.
It is so funny, too, like, how bad the Democrats and liberals just fucking hate Trump. You go around the world. Do you know how many people are praising him? Do you know how many people are literally chanting and loving what Trump is doing? Because he is liberating more than just America.
They don't even want to go over there. Actually, there's an ABC affiliate guy who everybody in the background was going, "We love you, America, Trump, Trump." And they actually, in his ear, he goes, "What?" And then the other person goes, "They're saying not to do the thing. Like, we need to move somewhere else so that we can find some negativity." You know what the dude said? He goes, "I'm here now. We're live. And he's like, you can see from the, I was like, I wonder how long that guy had his job.
But you're not seeing it. The news ain't showing it.
If people could honestly see what is really happening. So many people are just manipulated and guided by what the media wants you to see.
And okay, well, who pays for the media? The government. They shouldn't be lying to us, but the government made that okay to do. So now the media lies to us. You believe the shit, and the government or these elites, they pretty much send any kind of message they want through the media. And then you listen to all the bullshit. No wonder you hate someone, because it's all lies. It's all cooked up. Like, if you were really to honestly listen and believe all this shit, okay, what happened with Russiagate? It was proven it was totally false. What about his 43 or 34 felonies? How did that happen? No one's ever been charged with that shit. No one. And then they said, if he's guilty of one, he's guilty of them all. Like, that's unheard of. How does that work?
That's the judge specifically told them. Well, see, if you find him guilty of one, automatically he has to get all of them.
So how does that, like, if you can honestly ask yourself that, then you might have a brain. But if you just go and like, oh, he's a fucking 34-time convicted felon. Well, he's also your fucking president, and he's fighting for you, and you're a goddamn dumbass.
So get over it, bitch. That's kind of a cool picture.
Looks like a plane's penis. I know that's a refuel, but still.
Looks like he's happy to see that little guy.
That's the fuel, right?
Yeah.
That's a fuel plane, and the other ones go underneath, lock in, and
imagine the mess if one of those crashes full. Oof. Poco, one thing I don't have is a machete. Somehow I'm glad the beer was not impacted by not being chilled on the way home.
Oh, you kept it warm.
Joey, so what stop on the tour is this? Oh, you're home. Welcome back. Joey, I'll watch this in the morning. Joey, Din, toot that little horn.
Since he's been back, I don't even know if he saw his wife other than in the bedroom. He's been out hanging out in the garage or out in the alley with me, and I'm pretty sure his wife and sister are pissed off at me for that too.
Who?
Your wife and sister. Because you spend all the time since you've been home with me, either at work or with me. Can't help that I'm that good looking. Well, the first 2 days Jordan also was here, so that was nice too.
Well, not to mention the very first day, which I had to go start my project, Caitlin's project, not that Caitlin, but the other one. And by the time I got home, I got cleaned up, and
we worked on your truck the first time,
and we got the truck back online. So I clear the check engine light on the Dodge, and it hasn't returned. I was hoping that the problem with the not check engine light, but the stability and traction control was the sensor that was in the transfer case. So I actually took forth the effort to take that sensor out of the transfer case that was in the van, because Toby's like, I've never seen, that's never popped up. So, and just by coincidence, because I own it now, other things are going bad, but I swapped it, took the one out of the one that was in the transfer case in the van and the one that used to be in the van, swapped them, drove it like, I don't know, 15 miles, never had a problem. I'm like, okay, maybe it will do this though, even before. And Well, the boys were working on the van. I was like, or the truck. I'm like, I'm going to take the van and go pick up Christine. And I was going up Horseshoe Bend, so I'm not even 5 blocks away from the house, and the check engine light comes on, which is not something that it's done in the time that I've now owned it. And I'm like, shit. Get all the way up to the mall, turn to come to the parking spot in front of the DMV to pick up Christine and the stability track and all that. So now I have anti-lock, stability track issues, and the check engine light's gone. And the code for that is camshaft A. And under the suggestions, it was like dirty engine oil. Well, first of all, the oil was changed. Right now, the oil, I think, lists at 30%. So it's not the frickin' oil. But it smells like it's running a little rich. Toby says that sensor that it's calling for, he knows what the voltage is supposed to be. So I'm supposed to go visit Toby, and we'll check to see if maybe it's that camshaft sensor or whatever. It's not a camshaft position sensor. I don't know.
We've really had some cool neighbors around here. We've had a couple douchebags, but our neighborhood has been pretty cool. And even with the cool guys moving out, we still hang out pretty regularly, and we come by and help each other, pretty regularly. That's awesome.
Well,
that's got to be that Minnesota nice thing or something.
Well, Jordan's a good guy, and Toby has swung by, just taking a guess that
I know someone will be able to say
that somebody
swings by. I've seen him a couple times.
And Jordan, we've now seen more of
Well, I didn't see him until the night you came home. Since his legal issues.
Well, today I got that infamous bling. Oh, it's a picture from Jordan. Open it up.
Fuck you. Yeah, I knew. As soon as you said that. All right, I'm gonna go check on the food quick.
Okay, let's see how many.
Let me see if I can flip it all or anything.
It'll be close on having this wrapped up by then. There's still quite a few. John says, freeze-dried Skittles. Funny how they split horizontally and expanded. They look like mini candy burgers. EMT says, I've had Skittles and Ruts. I bought them, but you're right. Candy burgers, laugh out loud. Now, I am not a huge fan of sweets. Don't do chocolate, don't do candy, don't have cravings for this, that, or the other thing. I mean, I guess Sombra's out. And I don't mind Skittles. It's kind of funny because I was working with Greg. Greg went through, well, maybe he still does. Skittles was like the new heroin for Greg. But in the freeze-dried version, they almost seem sweeter. I mean, obviously, if you have teeth problems, they're easier to eat because they're all expanded and there's no moisture in them anymore. But I don't know. I told my sister to help herself to them, but she's like, "Oh, great! Give a big bag of candy to a diabetic. What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Fine, don't have any." Smile money. 3 shots of scotch on top of a couple beers within an hour could have slurred speech even after Thanksgiving feast. Well, maybe so, but honestly, Smile money. You've seen me come down here and drink like a frickin' 6-pack and still have a couple shots of Octomore, but lately, and I think it's all due to just the diet that I'm on. And again, today, I don't know. It's like everybody says, well, Christine's like, well, it's really terrible. You can mess up your metabolism and blah, blah, blah by not eating, only eating 1 meal a day. But I have not been hungry. So I don't know. I try to bring snacks, but I haven't even done that the last few days. But usually I'm pretty happy with if I can bring some cheese sticks and some spicy V8. I'm good until dinner. Tonight I'm left on my own, kind of hoping that the stuff we have on the smoker all works out. Cobra says he is back. Then Cobra says, looks like the Enterprise D is missing. Did Christine sell it? No. I don't know. Cobra, it was slowly sliding off the jerry rig bullshit stuff that I had it sitting on, and I didn't want anything to happen to it. It's hey, you want proof of life? Oh my god, this thing is freaking heavy. There it is. We can do a flyby. Picard says hi.
I need your knife. Go ahead. And this is one of those eggs that broke. We'll cut that in half. We can try that. Well, you went the long way. It looks cooked inside and out.
Definitely. Got hen cum all over my knife. Is it hot?
Fucking, yeah. Not really getting much of the smoke flavor, to be honest. But I mean, it's a cooked egg.
Have you had the ones from Superior Meats?
Yeah.
I don't think those are seriously really smoky.
Okay.
This is not really that far behind it, though.
Another thing we could try is hard boiling them and then throwing them in a pan. So they're not sitting on the grating, but put them in a pan.
Mm-hmm.
And let them smoke that way. Maybe they absorb more smoke that way.
That's still
but
good,
then they
though.
also might get really tough if you overcook it big time. But I'm not complaining about that at all.
Well, no, that was good. Like if I were making like a spinach and whatever salad tonight, which I don't think I have I don't even know what's even in there, to be honest.
Well, I still have those Italian sausage links. We got bacon and we got eggs. There's plenty for you to not have to make anything if you don't want to.
Well, that all sounds good. I didn't want to assume I was just going to eat your shit, but I'll eat your shit. I'll listen.
Well, you're gonna tongue my fart box? No, I picked up some stuff for us to try. Like I said, I thought the eggs would be a first thing we should do. But I mean, while we're doing it, why not also add some bacon and some pork licks? I went to the grocery store. I'm like, what else can I throw on that probably won't take 12 to 24 hours? That's what I came up with. The bacon's looking fucking good.
I know. Okay, well, I guess I'll provide plates and knives and forks.
I'm probably just going to finger fuck all of it, but...
Just going to grab beer and go stand in the garage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get on that. Let's see. Smile Money. He probably just needed room for his battle boxes. Cobra says, that's what she said. And Miss 27 said probably sold it to buy gas. Everybody bitched about or told me that was going to be okay, you already saw proof of life, the Enterprise. I would not. First of all, it was badass thinking about I actually did talk to Christine. It's like, yeah, the budget just didn't allow for it to happen. So it didn't happen. Now, having said that, when you guys give me shit, I have so many little knickknacks and stuff that mean shit to me that was given to me, let alone something on the magnitude of that. I mean, I watched Cobra spend 5 years of his life building that damn thing. No, I'm not going to. He's even said, no backsies. It's all yours. I'm sure if the world turned upside down and I had to sell that to fix the Honda, fix the van, put a new boiler in, I know how Cobra is, that he wouldn't be upset. But trust me, at this point in time, I'd rather live in a cardboard box out on the street begging for some money to build a new boiler as opposed to selling that enterprise. EMT, someone else must have given that was Smile Money. I gave the Lost in the Woods that you drank with Rich. I don't want to take credit away from someone else. Yeah, Smile Money. Sorry, other way around. There was alcohol involved. Smile Money says, yes, that was one of the local 6-pack beers. It was from Westchester. So that means the other one that I have must also be the one from Smile Money. Cobra, did you say your house payment is less than 3 battle boxes? Wow. I don't know how you manage that, but I'd probably never move. And he says, plus, I hear it's a good state to open up a daycare.
Yes, it is. Hey, by the way, that fits perfect. Like, that's not sloppy at all.
Well, then you should take it back so you can jerk off to it at your house.
Put it right in front of my fucking bed so I can go to bed just staring.
Oh, just look at you. Well, what'd you pay for that?
What's that?
$900?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Cobra, without actually answering your question, my house payment, that, if I sold that for what Matt paid for it, that would cover 2 months. 2 months of that gun and a couple boxes of ammo would. No, it's like nobody's here. Why does it sound like that his gun at the price that he paid for it and a couple boxes of ammo is 2 months of my house payment. That is why I have told Christine, Duluth, Minnesota, right now, the average in Duluth is $1,500 for a 1-bedroom apartment. I told Christine, we are fucking idiots if we ever lose this house. So,
yeah.
Not to mention, I guess I should go straight on to this. I have had most of the stuff that has gone wrong in this house has been self-inflicted. Our water damage that was raining down and there was a literal pool in this laptop. That was the shower curtain not being closed completely when Christine was up taking a shower. When I came home, I turned the cold water on and it was normal. And I turned the hot water on and it was half. And I'm like, is there something I need to know about the sink? She goes, oh, yeah, that was another thing on the list. I literally turned the water off to the hot and back on, and then the water went from half its normal flow to a trickle. So I took it all apart. It was a Delta. It's a Delta. It should have a cartridge insert. It does not have a cartridge. It's like a hybrid. It has half built into the assembly. Half of it is part of what would be a rebuild kit. Down inside, all of the venting for where the water flows through look like red rock. Obviously, rust or calcium was building up in there, and I stuck a screwdriver down in it, and I wiggled it, and pieces would break off. But I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm not going to go through all this work and then buy a rebuild kit for this. I told Christine, just go buy whatever it is that you want. She's like, well, what I want is a farm sink, and it's got that vegetable sprayer, and I go,
buy something realistic.
Yeah. I go, for right now, I said, okay, fine. Buy the $24 thing off of the clearance rack until we have enough money to buy the sink that you want. She goes, well, I don't want to do that. So I go, fine, just you go buy it. When I get home, I'll put it in. And when you'll walk by and go, Looks like your old one. Yeah, it looks like the old one. Except for this one was Pfister and not Delta.
Fisher?
Yeah, the PF.
Yeah, Fisher.
Yeah, it was. They're like Tuscany and them, and then you start getting into Moen and all this. They're fine. That's what we use the JRJ properties. I honestly don't have a bitch about them.
Do you show off your fancy new toy?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I edited that in.
Oh.
So money. Not many people saw Battle Box shorts yet. Something must have happened. Yeah, I noticed last time I checked, those don't have shit for views either. So winning all around. Oh, by the way, this channel, ask him. I'm like, there's
75, I believe.
In the last few days, they have deleted 75 videos off this channel for breaking gun community guidelines. I guess they're going to delete this one because we've touched
a couple.
I took it apart on camera too.
Hey,
fuck them.
Are we going to do a shot on camera, or are we waiting to get to the garage for that?
Well,
I'm just asking for a friend.
If you pick it, I'll drink it. Joey made that for me.
I know. This is like, well, this is for your butthole, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been in my butthole, actually.
Well,
you can go both ways with it, by the way. It is by butthole-ish.
At least you're kind of clean, maybe?
Yeah. No, John cleaned it for me.
Oh, yeah, I get it. It goes both ways, like you said.
No, literally the other way. You can dock, docking.
Oh,
I kind of like that.
It went right through.
Jesus Christ.
Is it supposed to do that?
We could come back 45 minutes from now. Dude, did you... Did somebody send this for me or for him?
Hey, I was confused with one of those. I didn't get it to work, and I had to turn the on switch on. But I'm like, there's a lot of on switches. It was the key, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I didn't have on.
The primary one, yeah. They take the key away from you. And Cobra says, wait, people make money on YouTube? Smile Money says, well, Eric was making more than his house payment every 3 months from BattleBox. Actually, at my best, the Ebomi channel made $600 a month. And then that all went away fast. Cobra, Smile Money, house payment of less than $450 a month. Life must be good in the Northland.
That's because when you got it, try now.
Yeah. More like
$2,000 for a house payment.
More like just shy of 500, Cobra. Just under. Smile Money says that would not even cover our property taxes in the Philly area. Our income tax is lower than Minnesota, though. Yeah.
Oh, I just got my tabs. I told you, didn't I?
Less than most trailer houses nowadays, too, says Cobra.
They're taxing us like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Oh, you get fucked. You get fucked for what? The first 5 years owning a vehicle.
My truck tabs for this year are $856.
Just for
the roads are shit.
Just for a year.
Just to drive.
A year, by the way, that's a year. 2020. That's good until this time next year.
Do they put in like how much mileage? Now, if I was driving, 50,000 miles a year, do they take that into account? No. I drove I just bought my truck last year. I just hit 4,000 miles.
The only thing they take into account is how much you paid for that vehicle.
Yep, and that's bullshit. Because they're taxing you every year on that.
It does go down. Eventually.
Did I not already pay sales tax?
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't have to argue with me. I
get that. I know you're not
fucking
arguing, but
bullshit. I remember when we got the Honda. That was 16. 2016, and the following year when we had to go get tabs, I want to say it was $480.
Oh, really? That much?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had. I mean, it's been high before.
Fucking
but
thieves.
fucking 800, damn near just under $860. Are you kidding me?
Smart money to Cobra. The Battle Box highest level is now $175 a month plus shipping and handling due to the Biden economy. Cobra says, okay, 175 times 3 equals 525. Not sure how Eric affords that kind of house payments. He's richy rich. Okay, so if it's really $175, my house payment is less than 3 months of Battle Box. Smile money back to Cobra. Pretty sure it's Matt math. You're not even hearing you're getting beat up.
All the time. And actually, I'm pretty good at math. That's one thing that I can run numbers.
Cobra to Smile money. You got to take the average ABV and multiply.
Now that is Matt math right there.
Smile money. That 8 watt is just enough to light the little green indicator bulb. It will charge a smartphone in 4 to 6 hours in full sun. Of course, if you leave your phone out in full sun for that long, it will overheat. Probably.
So put that underneath the case.
We just gotta have a long enough cable that you can just I could have taken some duct tape and stuck that to the hood of the Honda.
This is really all you got now?
Yeah.
Take it all with you?
No. When it was gone, it was gone.
I know you said that, but I mean, wow, I'm starting to feel for you.
No, because I'm done drinking when that's all gone.
That's a lie. I know that's a lie. We'll try some of this.
Oh, shell dog.
What is it? Did you want something different?
No, that's.
You told me to pick it, so I picked it.
No, that's fine.
The other two seem pretty empty. I didn't want to polish off another.
No, empty it. Get rid of it. That's the whole object on that shelf is adios it.
Give me some glasses.
Not just any glasses.
My fancy shot glasses I had a girl steal for. Well,
borrow.
No. We told the bartender. I asked for him multiple times if I could even just buy them. And by the end of the night, he's like, just put them in your pocket and don't say nothing. Okay. Well, I didn't have much room for pocket, but she had a purse, so she put them in her purse.
Cheapo gun guy. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. MAGA.
A good fall, you're talking about age-wise, like how fast the recovery time is, or what? Because Eric, I was just telling him, he's at that age. He's losing shit. He's blaming people.
Someone stole it.
I don't know.
There's nobody out there that goes for a motorcycle ride, stops to take a leak, comes back out and first of all, the helmet never leaves the motorcycle.
Who goes in a fucking garage and they're like, you know what? Out of all these tools,
Mexicans,
I think I'm gonna steal that fucking that motorcycle helmet. It wasn't even an expensive one. It was just a regular black motorcycle helmet.
Maybe they needed it.
I guess you're gonna have to ride around a lot this summer and see where it is. I know what it looks like. You should too.
I'm telling you.
It's got the red interior.
I have
the black helmet with red trim.
I know. That's why it went great with the fucking motorcycle.
I know. That's why I gave it to you.
He's like, oh, maybe I went for a ride and you left it. It would have had to blow off my fucking head for me to lose it while I was out on a ride.
Well, maybe you left it in the bathroom when you took a shit or something.
I left it. No.
Or you left it on your bike and someone stole it off your bike. I doubt someone walked into your garage and took the helmet and that was it.
Well, that's just it.
Well, you said yes. They could have had some other stuff.
Could have.
But I'm doubting that.
It definitely wasn't as an excuse, Smile Money, to go buy another helmet, something that was even snazzier and more color matched to the bike, because the price of frickin' motorcycle helmets is enough to make you have a stroke.
Really?
Yes.
Well, all right. I know my Harley one, which I sold to my mom because I got rid of the Harley, but she picked that up on a steal and she was happy. She really fucking likes it. But that thing, I want to say that was like $400 or $500.
I was going to say, I found one. I think I looked up what that was, and a comparable one because you don't buy, you shouldn't buy used motorcycle helmets. They do have an expiration date. They're not quite as bad as, say, cottage cheese, but they do go bad. The fiberglass breaks down, but it was between $560 and $700 to replace that helmet.
Dang. Mine, like I said, the one I think I spent the most on was the Harley. I think that was $400 or $500, but it was only a year old that I had it, so my mom was happy with it. She tried it on, fits great, whatever. But it also had that like detachable face.
Oh, it's one of those you can make it basically a cap if you wanted it. A full
it almost
open
looked
face.
like a fighter helmet pilot, but then it also came apart. It had the visors inside for sun and shit. It had everything. So it might have been $600. I can't remember because it's been quite a few years now. But my mom, when I got rid of my bike, my mom was more than happy to take that off my hands. And of course it was my mom. So I'm like, hey, I'll give you a deal on it. But I mean, look at the price. This shit is really expensive. And she needed a new helmet. And she took my old helmet for free before. But she wanted a new helmet, and I'm like, I'll give you a deal, but I'm not giving you that much of a deal because this shit is crazy pricey. And she paid it. She had no problem. She's like, no, I'm happy with it. I'll take that. Well, her and Greg go on bike rides every week, if not more, in the summer. So,
Shit.
and of course he's all Harley and Carhartt. That's all he wears.
Joey, the real weight loss test is when you put on the motorcycle jacket and not look like a sausage being squeezed out of its skin. It's probably a challenge or a fashion show.
That, you know what? I got visuals I didn't want to see right there, but that cracked me up, and he's not wrong.
Mr. 27 says 47th. I have been able to zip it up. It's just that if I sneezed, I
blow a zipper or two.
Yeah, back in the basement and pops and brew babes with big cans. Not until Sunday. Mr. 27 must say that I am very disappointed that Multi 357 man whiskey guy isn't here. Mike Gilliland says cheers.
How much more of this you got?
2 comments.
That's what I thought. We should probably cheers on this here.
Hempseed, we'll cheers to this. He's just so home, yet distance has yet to suppress the abundance of John's solar bashing. Mike says, don't worry, Eric. I don't want that crappy seat. Because I said, I don't really think I'm going to want this. No, Mike. Actually, of all the shit I've sent him, that'd probably be an easier one to ship because it's really not all that big.
What, the seat? That's trifold seat?
That 360 spinny seat. There's another one of those around here somewhere.
I'd have been happy with that if I didn't spend $150 on a goddamn hunting chair.
Yeah, but yours you can actually probably fall asleep in. You start to doze on this and you're going to face plant it right into the ground.
Yeah, but I don't ever fall asleep when I'm hunting.
There's just nothing. It's just basically a crotch bunny.
No, but I'm usually always sitting there. Yeah, but that's how I sit. I'm usually sitting over there watching.
Well, I'm going to open it and give it a try. I mean, if nothing else, I throw it in the van so I can sit and have lunch and.
No, now the hunting chair's actually down in my basement since I told you about that, didn't I?
Well.
The shot was pretty good. The Hopslam, it's not bad. I don't really complain, but I swear it's not like it used to be.
No, it's like the first like the first couple of years, man, it was like
really good.
And I told them over at the liquor store, like, Liv, I told Liv, if anyone ever asks, this tropical Hopslam is garbage. Stop making it, because I ain't buying it.
Yeah. No, we tried that together. I haven't bought any since, and I doubt I will either.
Okay, well, I'm really getting the munchies now. Going to the club. Oh, this year's Hopslam? Yeah, God. Maybe a 9.
Oh, see, I got to go 8.5, but if I was to rate it on, like, Hopslam that it used to be, I'm going 6.
Oh, yeah, well.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same.
I don't want to put it up against itself. I would like to look at it by year, but yeah, if I was reviewing on a year where I'm like, man, this is like a 10, and now we're looking at this, yeah, disappointed.
I mean, I like the tall cans, but honestly, it doesn't have the.
I like the fact that there's a lot more of it.
It doesn't have the same
but that's just
flavor. It's not the same.
You're basically saying that you can't. It's shittier, but there's more of it, so you like more shit.
No. I'm saying it's nice that it comes in a big can, but I'm not impressed with the flavor.
Well, I tell you right now, anytime I get my mouth wrapped around some big cans, it's at least a plus. Speaking of that, is your sister home?
I don't know. We'll have to walk over there and see.
That'd be such an awkward moment. Hey, Matt. Especially if it turned out it was Grandma and not your sister.
No, you've already said that to my sister, and maybe even my grandma. Did you ever tell them?
But your grandma.
Yeah, just imagine me walking up. Were you waking up one morning coming out of your bedroom? And the same time, I'm walking out of your sister's bedroom. And then he fucking goes, oh, you know what would be even better? Imagine you coming out of your bedroom in the morning, and I'm now coming out your grandma's bedroom at the same time. Fucking putz.
But your grandma laughed.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Doesn't mean it's right.
Your grandma was... You have to come to a conclusion. Your grandma was probably a little on the wild side when she was...
Oh, I know she was. No, I know she was. She was just telling me some stories. And she always
and
tells me...
You're like...
No. She never tells me stories about her, but she gives me a hard time. Like, oh, you had a good night last night. Yeah, okay, so what of it? And she... Well, you need to stop drinking, blah, blah. Okay, but then I hear these fucking stories, and she was just telling me one just 2 days ago. Her friend Ann worked together. They'd always bowl together. They'd always go out together. So you know my grandma's getting just as fucked up, right? She says, yeah, and there was one time she was making her husband's sandwich after getting home from the bar with us. And, well, he goes to work and there's a bite mark right out of it. So she got a little hungry while she was making him sandwich. So she ate part of the sandwich and put it in. Okay, that's not the worst. She goes, oh no, there was another time where it was just nothing but 2 slices of bread together. And my grandma's crying while she's telling me this. And she goes, and then there was this other time where I can't even remember, but they fucked up the sandwich. Oh, well then he also always had a hard-boiled egg. That's what it was. Always had a hard-boiled egg. And she'd put her hard-boiled eggs in the door and the uncooked ones in the fridge, right? Well, he goes to crack his egg and, fucking raw egg he just cracked all over the fucking stove at work. And she's dying crying, And I'm like, Grandma, like, yeah, it's funny, but you realize, I know you guys hang out every day. You're just as bad. She goes, no. I'd never make your grandpa's lunch
Speaking of that, might need these for the eggs.
She goes, I'd only make his lunch in the morning. I wouldn't do it at night. Why? Because you were too fucked up? Like, I mean, I don't care, but she acts all innocent and shit, and she's not. I still have to go down to the liquor store and buy her beer every month.
Cobra says, clubby tubby wubby time. Bad says, howdy, Clubber Cobra. Bad says, howdy, Clubbers. Rich says, cheers, Clubbers.
I say cheers to all.
And Poco says, might be in the club.
You are.
Yes. The light screen trap's clean, but I will need to double tap on the actual video to see if anything was stolen from me. Other than what YouTube does on a daily basis.
Oh wait, I was just saying, what the hell is that? That's a refuel thing. That has to be.
Yeah. No, it's one of those stupid speakers like you had on your Harley.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, let's oh god, no. Mike, I'm left-handed and I'm not fucking gay. No, if you're left-handed. Are you left-handed?
I am.
He's gay. Mr. 27, once upon a Brewbomi Brew Club or Blue Brew Crew Club, there was a brew bays with big brew jugs. It was big brew jugs. They were beautiful. Then YouTube homos and PETA hats took over, and it wasn't happy. Even naked ninja bike guy no more.
Okay.
Tom, hot damn! Captain's back on the bridge. All hands on Dick. It actually says Dick.
I was gonna say all hands on something.
Matt, not this Matt. Matt Davis. What? He's back? Where's sexy Matt man?
Right here. Right here.
Smile money. Well, Matt wasn't even mentioned. Was there a tearful reunion? Smile money. Did you say you don't want to stretch her out too much? Sounds like you were daydreaming again. Salty, don't worry about failure. You only have to be naked once. Drew Houston.
Hey. Just want to give you guys an update, by the way. 1,713 days, 12 hours, 10 minutes, and 50 seconds. Fuck you all, I'm still working.
Zeus, cheers E, Deplorables, and Naked Salty. And Bad says, cheers Zeus. Yeah, cheers Zeus. And that's that. I'm going to hit the button just to be thorough. Otherwise, we are out of here. Ooh, 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 in on the wire.
Second.
Multi-gun man, I'm late as per usual.
Well, you're late, but you made it just in time.
31 seconds ago.
Fucking smile money.
Smile money. Cheers. Oh my god. What if they got in cahoots and every single time I did a refresh, there's someone new? Ah! There's not. So we're going to go eat smoked shit. And cheers. Gotta
Eat
find
smoked food, not shit. I don't smoke shit.
Oop.